Turmeric has been a cornerstone of natural healing for centuries, but only recently has modern science begun to uncover the depth of its power, especially for men over 60. What makes this golden spice so extraordinary is its active compound called curcumin, which has powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, hormone-balancing properties that directly support men's long-term health. As men age, their bodies undergo gradual changes. Testosterone levels decline, energy decreases, inflammation increases, and prostate issues often begin to surface. These are not just random signs of aging but biological signals that the body needs more care and nourishment. Turmeric addresses many of these issues in a simple, natural, and consistent way. One of the biggest health challenges men face after 60 is prostate enlargement or chronic inflammation in the urinary tract. Urologists often emphasize preventive care at this stage. Curcumin has been shown in numerous studies to help support prostate function by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress. When cells in the prostate experience less inflammation, they are better able to function normally, and this can lead to improved urinary flow, reduced discomfort, even lower risks of developing more serious complications. It's not an overnight solution, but rather a slow, steady strengthening of the body's internal systems. Beyond prostate health, turmeric has a significant effect on circulation. Good blood flow is essential not only for heart health but also for energy, brain function, and male performance. Over time, arteries can stiffen due to oxidative damage, poor diet, or lack of movement, leading to fatigue and reduced vitality. Curcumin helps combat this by protecting the lining of blood vessels and improving their flexibility. This means oxygen and nutrients can move more freely throughout the body, fueling cells, muscles, and the brain. The result is better stamina, sharper mental clarity, and a renewed sense of energy that can make everyday life feel lighter and more active. Inflammation is often called the silent killer, because it slowly erodes the body's strength without visible warning signs. It contributes to joint pain, fatigue, poor digestion, and even mood swings. Turmeric naturally reduces inflammation by blocking molecules that trigger it, acting almost like nature's own version of an anti-inflammatory medicine, but without the harsh side effects. For older men, this means fewer aches, faster recovery from activity, and an overall feeling of youthfulness that comes from reduced internal stress on the body. Curcumin also supports the body's antioxidant defense system. Every day, the body is exposed to free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and speed up the aging process. These molecules come from poor diet, pollution, or even stress. Curcumin neutralizes free radicals and boosts the body's ability to repair itself at the cellular level. That's why many men who consistently use turmeric notice improved skin health, sharper focus, and more stable energy levels. It helps the body stay balanced and resilient in a way that artificial supplements often can't match. However, one key factor to remember is that curcumin alone is not easily absorbed by the body. Pairing it with black pepper, which contains piperine, can increase absorption by up to 2,000%. That means something as simple as adding a pinch of black pepper to a teaspoon of turmeric in your morning tea, smoothie, or meal can unlock its full potential. When used consistently, this small habit can transform how the body feels and performs over time. For men over 60, the beauty of turmeric lies in its simplicity. It's a natural, affordable way to support longevity from within. Instead of relying solely on medications that often come with side effects, turmeric offers a gentle yet powerful approach to maintaining health. Represents the idea that healing can come from everyday choices, from what you add to your food to how you nurture your body. Turmeric isn't just a spice, it's a daily act of self-care, a reminder that even small, natural habits can build a foundation of lifelong strength and vitality. Movement is one of the simplest yet most powerful tools for maintaining strength, energy, and vitality as the body ages. For men over 60, staying active isn't about pushing limits or lifting heavy weights. It's about keeping the body in motion so that every muscle, joint, organ continues to function as nature intended. The body was designed to move, and when it stops, everything from circulation to metabolism begins to slow down. Regular physical activity helps maintain mobility, prevents stiffness, and keeps the heart and brain sharp, creating a ripple effect that impacts every part of life. Even light exercises can transform how a person feels physically and mentally, and the key is consistency over intensity. As men age, muscle mass naturally declines, a process known as sarcopenia. This can lead to weakness, poor balance, and fatigue, making even simple daily tasks feel more difficult. Light exercises such as walking, swimming, yoga, or resistance band training can slow down this muscle loss dramatically. These types of movement help strengthen the core, improve posture, and enhance coordination, reducing the risk of falls or injuries. Walking alone, done for just 20 to 30 minutes a day, can improve circulation, regulate blood pressure, and increase energy levels. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter and moving regularly enough to keep the body's systems active. The heart is another major beneficiary of regular movement. Cardiovascular exercise strengthens the heart muscle, supports better oxygen delivery, helps the body burn fat more efficiently. As circulation improves, men often notice clearer thinking, reduced fatigue, and even improved mood. This is because exercise stimulates the release of endorphins, chemicals that make the brain feel happy, calm, and motivated. For older men, this natural lift in mood can help combat stress, anxiety, or even mild depression that sometimes accompany aging or retirement. Staying active becomes not just a physical act, but a form of mental and emotional self-care. Joint health also depends heavily on movement. Many men slow down when they start to feel stiffness, not realizing that inactivity often makes joint pain worse. Gentle stretching, tai chi, or yoga can keep joints flexible and lubricated by increasing the flow of synovial fluid, which cushions and protects them. These low-impact exercises also strengthen the muscles around the joints, giving them better support and stability. Over time, this helps reduce pain, improve flexibility, and restore confidence in physical movement. The more you move, the more your body rewards you with ease and mobility. Balance and coordination are other crucial aspects of aging gracefully. Simple practices such as standing on one leg, light dancing, or performing controlled movements can train the body's balance system and prevent falls. One of the biggest risks for older adults. By keeping the mind-body connection strong, men can maintain independence and confidence in their movements well into their later years. Exercise also plays a major role in hormone regulation. Regular movement helps maintain healthy testosterone levels, supports metabolism, reduces the buildup of belly fat, which is often associated with higher risks of heart disease and diabetes. When paired with good nutrition, movement becomes a powerful natural medicine that keeps the body in equilibrium. Even something as simple as stretching in the morning or taking short walks after meals can have a noticeable impact on digestion, blood sugar control, energy balance. Beyond the physical, movement also cultivates discipline and purpose. It gives structure to the day, a sense of accomplishment, and a reminder that progress is always possible no matter the age. For many men, consistent physical activity reignites confidence and self-respect, the kind that comes from showing up for yourself daily. It's not about chasing youth, but about honoring the body that has carried you through life. Movement sends a message to the body and mind that you are still in motion, still strong, still capable of growth. Each step, stretch, or breath becomes a silent declaration that life continues to move forward, and so should you. What a man chooses to eat after 60 can determine not just how long he lives, but how well he lives. Nutrition becomes the foundation for strength, energy, and longevity. At this stage in life, the body's metabolism slows down, muscle recovery takes longer, and the digestive system becomes more sensitive. Poor food choices can quickly drain energy, affect mood, and accelerate aging. On the other hand, nutrient-dense foods can restore balance, support hormone health, help maintain a youthful, energetic body. Food is more than just fuel. It's a daily opportunity to heal, strengthen, and nourish the body from the inside out. Balanced diet for older men should focus on whole, natural foods that deliver vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants in their purest form. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and broccoli are rich in magnesium, calcium, and iron, nutrients that keep bones strong and prevent fatigue. Avocados provide healthy fats that support brain function and hormone production, while nuts and seeds offer a perfect mix of protein, fiber, omega-3s that promote heart health. These simple foods are easy to incorporate into daily meals and work together to maintain vitality and reduce inflammation. Every bite can either feed disease or fuel health, and those who choose wisely often feel decades younger. Protein becomes especially important for men over 60 because it helps preserve muscle mass, which naturally declines with age. Eggs, fish, lean poultry, plant-based proteins like lentils and beans provide the building blocks for muscle repair and strength. Without enough protein, the body becomes weaker, energy levels drop. A protein-rich breakfast can set the tone for the entire day, keeping metabolism steady and reducing cravings for unhealthy snacks. The goal isn't to eat more but to eat smarter, prioritizing quality over quantity. Healthy fats also play a crucial role. Many men are told to avoid fats, but the right kinds are essential for heart health, joint lubrication and hormone balance. Foods like salmon, olive oil, flax seeds, walnuts provide omega-3 fatty acids that protect against inflammation and cognitive decline. These fats help maintain healthy cholesterol levels and support the production of testosterone, which often declines with age. When the body receives the right kind of fuel, it performs better, recovers faster, and feels more balanced. Another often overlooked factor is hydration. As men age, the sense of thirst naturally decreases, leading to chronic dehydration that can cause fatigue, headaches, and digestive problems. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps flush toxins, supports kidney function, and keeps skin healthy and vibrant. Herbal teas and fresh fruits like oranges, cucumbers, and melons can also contribute to hydration. Staying properly hydrated enhances every other aspect of health, from circulation and digestion to mental clarity. Avoiding processed foods is equally important. Packaged snacks, sugary drinks, and refined carbs can cause inflammation, weight gain, and sluggishness. They strip the body of nutrients and create an imbalance in blood sugar levels, which can lead to diabetes and other chronic conditions. Instead of focusing on restriction, it's better to think in terms of replacement, swapping out processed meals for fresh, colorful, homemade dishes. The more natural the food, the easier it is for the body to digest and use for energy. Eating should also be intentional and mindful. Rushing through meals or eating while distracted can lead to overeating and poor digestion. Taking time to savor each bite, chew slowly, and appreciate food helps the body absorb nutrients more effectively. When meals become moments of care rather than convenience, eating turns into an act of self-respect. Good nutrition is not about perfection or strict diets, it's about building a lifestyle that supports longevity and energy. Every healthy meal is an investment in the body's future, a promise that aging will be met with strength, not decline. By choosing whole foods, staying hydrated, maintaining balance, men over 60 can keep their energy levels high, their minds clear, and their bodies strong. Food becomes more than sustenance. It becomes a statement that health is a priority and that vitality can thrive at any age. Sleep and hydration are two of the most underestimated pillars of health. Yet they hold the power to transform how the body functions, heals, feels every single day. As men grow older, the body's natural rhythm changes, and many experience restless nights, frequent awakenings, or shallow sleep that never feels fully refreshing. At the same time, dehydration becomes more common because the body's ability to conserve and regulate water diminishes with age. Together, poor sleep and lack of hydration can quietly drain vitality, lower testosterone levels, and increase the risk of fatigue, mood swings, and cognitive decline. When both are restored, the body begins to recover, repair, and operate with the same efficiency it once had. Deep, consistent sleep is not just about rest, it's about restoration. During sleep, the body releases growth hormones that rebuild tissues, repair muscles, and regulate metabolism. This is also when the brain clears away toxins and processes memories, allowing for mental sharpness and emotional balance the next day. For men over 60, good sleep directly supports testosterone production, heart health, and immune function. When sleep is cut short, the body stays in a state of stress, producing higher levels of cortisol, which leads to fatigue, belly fat, and weakened concentration. Restful sleep, on the other hand, acts as a natural reset button, bringing balance back to hormones and energy levels. Developing a healthy sleep routine can make a dramatic difference. Going to bed and waking up at the same time helps regulate the internal clock, signaling the body when it's time to rest. Avoiding screens, caffeine, heavy meals before bed allows the mind to unwind. Simple relaxation habits such as reading, light stretching, or breathing exercises can help the body shift into a calmer state. The goal is to train the body to associate nighttime with peace and recovery rather than stimulation and distraction. Small adjustments, practiced consistently, bring back the deep, rejuvenating sleep that the body craves. Hydration, though often overlooked, plays an equally vital role in maintaining vitality. Water makes up more than half of the human body and is essential for nearly every function, from regulating temperature and aiding digestion to supporting kidney and heart health. As men age, the body becomes less efficient at signaling thirst, which means dehydration can happen easily without clear symptoms. Even mild dehydration can lead to low energy, headaches, muscle cramps, and mental fog. When cells are deprived of water, they cannot perform at their best. Over time, this leads to faster aging and a greater feeling of fatigue. Proper hydration begins the moment you wake up. Drinking a glass of water before coffee or breakfast helps kickstart metabolism, flush out toxins, and rehydrate the body after hours of rest. Throughout the day, small and consistent sips of water are more effective than drinking large amounts all at once. Adding natural sources of electrolytes like lemon, cucumber, or a pinch of sea salt can improve absorption and balance. Herbal teas, coconut water, and water-rich fruits and vegetables such as watermelon, oranges, cucumbers also contribute to hydration. When the body is hydrated, digestion improves, skin looks healthier, and the mind stays focused and alert. Sleep and hydration work hand in hand. Dehydration can interfere with sleep by causing cramps, dry mouth, or increased heart rate, while poor sleep can make the body less efficient at managing fluids and electrolytes. The solution is simple. Create harmony between rest and nourishment. The better you hydrate during the day, the more deeply you rest at night, and the more restorative that rest becomes. Together, they form a cycle of rejuvenation that keeps energy levels steady, moods balanced, and the body resilient. Both of these habits reflect a larger principle. The body responds best to consistency and care. You cannot rush recovery or vitality, but you can nurture it daily through these small, deliberate acts. When sleep becomes a priority and hydration a habit, the body naturally aligns with health. Waking up refreshed, with a clear mind and steady energy, becomes the new normal rather than the exception. These aren't luxuries. They are essential investments in longevity, focus, the kind of strength that comes from within. Mindset is the invisible force that determines how a person experiences aging. For men over 60, this truth becomes even more powerful. The body may slow down, but the mind can either accelerate decline or create a second life filled with purpose, energy, fulfillment. Many people believe aging automatically means losing strength, independence, and passion, but that belief itself is what drains vitality the fastest. The mind shapes the body, and every thought sends a message to the cells, influencing how they behave. When you believe you are old, tired, or past your prime, your body starts to respond to that story. But when you choose to think with purpose, gratitude, and optimism, your body mirrors that energy. The way a man views aging often defines his quality of life more than his actual physical condition. A positive mindset doesn't mean denying reality, it means choosing to focus on growth, wisdom, and opportunity rather than limitation. A man with a strong, forward, focused mindset doesn't see his 60s as the end of his best years. He sees them as a new chapter filled with freedom, experience, and clarity. This perspective alone can lower stress, boost immune function, and even improve longevity. Studies have shown that people who view aging with optimism live longer, recover faster from illness, and enjoy better mental health. The brain is incredibly responsive to belief, and when you tell yourself you are still capable, it finds ways to make that true. A powerful mindset starts with gratitude. Being grateful for the body you have, even with its imperfections, creates a sense of peace that heals from the inside. Gratitude shifts attention away from what's missing and toward what's possible. Each morning becomes a chance to start fresh, to care for yourself, to move, eat well, and grow stronger in both body and spirit. This shift in focus helps release stress and resentment, which are two of the biggest factors in premature aging. When the mind relaxes, hormones rebalance, inflammation decreases, and the body feels lighter. Curiosity is another key ingredient of youthful thinking. Staying open to new experiences, learning new skills, or exploring new hobbies keeps the brain active and sharp. The mind thrives on novelty, and engaging in mentally stimulating activities can slow cognitive decline and keep memory strong. Reading, writing, playing an instrument, or simply learning something new online helps create new neural connections, essentially keeping the brain young. Men who continue to challenge their minds remain adaptable and confident. Two traits that define vitality far more than physical age ever could. Social connection also plays a vital role in maintaining a strong mindset. Isolation can lead to loneliness, depression, and even a faster decline in health. But staying connected, whether through friends, family, volunteering, or community activities, creates a sense of belonging and purpose. Conversations, laughter, shared experiences nourish the mind in ways that no supplement ever could. Human connection releases oxytocin, feel good, hormone that reduces stress and builds emotional resilience. Purpose is the final anchor of a youthful mindset. When a man wakes up knowing he has something meaningful to do, no matter how simple or grand, his energy shifts. Purpose keeps motivation alive. It can come from mentoring others, pursuing a passion project, caring for family, or simply improving oneself each day. The sense of progress and contribution fuels vitality at any age. Without purpose, even the healthiest body feels empty, but with it, challenges become opportunities to grow stronger. Aging is inevitable, but how it's experienced is a choice. The men who continue to thrive into their 60s, 70s, and beyond are the ones who refuse to surrender their spirit. They understand that true youth isn't in the skin or the muscles. It's in the attitude. The body follows the mind, and when the mind stays alive, curious, grateful, and purposeful, the body mirrors that vitality. Each day becomes an opportunity to prove that age is not a barrier, but a badge of wisdom, discipline, and resilience.